Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding news and reviews channel here on YouTube. So today we have a Kickstarter called Geopress Purifier. Clean water anywhere in the world. Make 24 ounces of safe, purified drinking water in 8 seconds for international travel and adventure. Fastest, most versatile purifier. Okay, so these guys, the guys behind this is Grail, as you see here. They have actually already done one successful Kickstarter in the same area 2 years ago, the Grail Ultralight, which was same type of deal, just a different design. And so they're back with the Geopress Purifier, which is kind of a bigger 24 ounce size and a bit faster, I think. So this one also they're sort of targeting a little bit differently. They're aiming for kind of more the international travel, adventure travel type person, as opposed to, say, a hardcore hiker who's the normal person who would buy like a water purifier. So anyway, let's play their video real quick, and I'll skip ahead to...
Our Grail. We make water purifiers for international travelers and outdoor
I'll skip ahead to the introducing the product.
for hydration.
So yeah, like as they are going towards more the traveler, they're talking about replacing plastic water bottles, bottled water basically.
Geopress. Meet Geopress. An astonishingly easy, supremely effective water.
And yet here they're showing you like
designed for
on a
adventure
lake
travel
and
anywhere,
in a stream.
worldwide.
I guess that's
Geopress is
aspirational, right?
perfectly sized,
This guy's clearly a day hiking, or he's
compact,
just out four-wheeling.
and the user experience, it's second to none. Simply fill, press, drink.
So yeah, basically this is not completely unique. You're basically using you have the dirty water in here. You're pressing a filter through it, and inside the thing that he's pressing down, the smaller bottle, is the clean water that you can then drink and collect and do whatever with. Pour into something else or drink it straight from there. So the idea is that because this is a bigger bottle with a bigger filter with these nice big gaps, you can do this relatively quickly and with less effort than a smaller bottle. So this is 8 seconds supposedly to squish this all the way down to get 24 ounces worth by using your body weight. And I guess, yeah, you could say he's doing it. Can we see? We don't even see the whole
Press,
thing.
drink. We've revolutionized the water purifier. It works on
You find this
every
nice
continent.
tree.
Whether a murky river near Mount Kilimanjaro, a sketchy tap in a Guatemalan hostel, or hiking the Pacific Crest Trail near our Seattle home. The secret sauce is Geopress's patented design, which is powered by your body weight, so it's fast.
I think if it's this low, you're gonna... Yeah, I mean, you're using your body weight, but you're also bending a lot at the waist. But I guess you could squat and still put your weight on it.
Really fast. It provides complete protection against all waterborne pathogens.
Yeah, you see, it's not
even virus.
it's not
And
easy.
it makes water taste great, filtering out pollutants like chemicals, heavy metals, and microplastics. Here's a closer look.
So first of all, if you're not familiar, these are real things, like water purifying filters. I'm not a big hiking. I guess I used to be a big hiking person. I'm not a big camping person, outdoorsy person, like really roughing it. I was more of a car camping person. But way back in the day, I had one friend who took me camping quite a bit, and she had all this stuff. So she had one that was, I think it was like a pump, and you basically put the tube in the dirty stream, and you can pump the stuff out into your water bottle. And those things are great, especially like if you're doing multi-day hiking in a place that has water. So like if you're in the mountains somewhere, you just find a stream and it filters out all the parasites and stuff, and you're pretty good. These things also, especially this one, I think it specifically lists out of things that it can filter out, bacteria, protozoa. This is the one you got to worry about, I think, the most. And microplastics, why not? Those should be actually relatively easy to filter out. Chemicals, I don't know how much of those they get, but maybe some of them, there should be some charcoal filtering in there. And then odor and taste, yeah, whatever, right? So, yeah, I don't know if this has the Bear Grylls seal of approval. He uses like a t-shirt and pees on it and stuff like that to get at least somewhat drinkable water. This is definitely a lot better than that, I would say. But yeah, so I think physically there's nothing wrong with it. It should, the chemistry and whatever work. The question is like, this filter, how long does it last? How much does it cost to replace? So they're saying something like 350 presses. I've seen some that do 300, I think, on their old one, and other ones do 350. So yeah, the other question is how robust is it? Like if I'm really pushing on this with my weight, are these membranes or whatever things in there going to tear? Is it going to get clogged up? If I'm using really dirty water, do I have to rinse it? Yeah, so it's got activated carbon ion exchange. You can read up on how these things work because I think they're all basically the same. So design-wise, yeah, it looks fine. I mean, it's just a water bottle basically. It looks like a normal kind of big fancy water bottle, except a little bit bigger, and it has this sort of magic power. And they talk about, oh, we put this little, no slip stuff on there, which actually is probably pretty important considering that you're going to be like, pouring water from one bottle to another, or you're in a stream, scooping this stuff up, so it's almost definitely going to be wet when you're doing this. And then this is also important because you're basically putting all of your, I guess this is somewhat spongy, you're putting all your weight through your palms of your hands on here. So if it's hard, it's going to hurt. And then one other thing that I actually like that they realized from the previous version. So one of the things basically you can have the cap, you just open it a little bit so that it vents while you're pressing down so that the air doesn't get trapped. But one of the things that people complained about in the case of the previous one was that it didn't have this kind of lid. It just was like, let me see if there's so there was like a lid here, but you had to have it open in order to push. And so your hands would be all over here, but your hands are also covered in the dirty water. So someone said like, hey, it would be great if you could like put a top with a cap or do something about that. So that's, I think, where this cap feature came in. So now basically I have my dirty hands can be here, and then the clean water will come out of here, which don't have to get cross-contaminated. Anyway, so yeah, that is the Grail Geopress. Overall, pretty good. I would say, like in this case, depends on the filters that you use for some of these things. Suck and squeeze, gravity filtration, because I think that's really a matter of the filter, not the method so much, except I guess this one uses UV and battery. Okay. So that wouldn't take care of the chemicals. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so overall, very well executed. Actually, the other thing to notice is, compared to their previous video, which had horrible, non-existent sound, where is it?
Every adventure is fueled by water.
Wow, get closer to the microphone, dude. Anyway, so that was the previous one. The new one is a much better execution. So clearly they've taken the $200,000 plus that they raised. How much did they raise? 222,000 is kind of hard to read. 222,000 that they raised 2 years ago, and they have used it to put it to good use on this one. One other thing on this, some people did complain about it. Obviously, there's always the guys who didn't get it or got lost in the mail or whatever. But one guy mentioned that after he pushed really hard on this a couple times, he felt like this was going to start cracking and breaking. So I think that's another area where the improved cap will avoid this problem. Although, yeah, I mean, it is something you're putting your weight on. So anyway, this one hopefully has improved that. Let's talk about the pricing. So they want, I don't know, this is just like a support thing. It's not a filter. This one is $68 for the early bird. I think it's actually already gone. You can get the $75 one. MSRP is $90. That's pretty pricey, right? And here we go with the extended travel. So it comes with the extra one, or not? Yeah. I guess it has an extra filter plus one additional cartridge. So this is worth it just right here because you get the extra filter. I don't know if they tell you how much just the filter is. I don't think they mention it. Probably it's somewhere in there. So, well, we can tell because the MSRP is $15. So basically they're charging $15 just for that. So if you were going to get this this one and you're only paying $10 extra for the filter, right? That's pretty good. What's the difference between this one and this one? 85 and 95. Geopress Purifier. Just different colors? What? No? Oh, this is Early Bird Extended Travel. Okay. So, wait a minute. This is the non-Early Bird 75. This is the non-Early Bird Extended. So they're charging you $20 for this. But the MSRP is 25. Ah, okay. So this is normal price 25. If you get it with the bundle, you're only paying 20. Oh, that's not that great. If you get it with the early bird special, you are still paying 67. So you're still paying a bit more. $17 more. Right? $17. My math sucks. Anyway, okay, so get this one if you can. Let's see. Early bird's still there? Early bird special. You can get, oh yeah, you can still get a bunch. So this one still has 14 days to go, but they still have early birds. That's not a good sign. But they have totally cleaned out the goal, so that's a little suspicious. I guess everybody got like a bundle or something. How did you get that high that fast? Are there any ones? All gone. Oh, they had the super launch day special, $59. Oh, too late. And then they had the launch day bundle with the extra. So you would have been basically paid $16 for the cartridge. Oh well. So despite that, they've only got, so they've got a lot of people getting these travel sets, I guess. Yeah, that's why. That's where all the money is. And the year abroad. So what is this? Trip to a lifetime. Blah, 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 blah. All supplies custom. I hate it how it like blacks it over if I select it. So this is just, 3 cartridges. So this is like the super use it up, whatever. Okay. So 3 cartridges should last you like 1,000 uses. So you could drink 3 times a day for the year. Yeah, I guess something like that. And I don't even know about those lifetime things because I never changed my Brita filters that frequently and I never died, right? The only thing is I think if you're using it that much, like where you're using up hundreds of times or thousands of times, it really depends on where you live, right? But if you're using it like you're studying abroad, you should probably secure better water sources than having to rely on this for all your water. But yeah, if you're hiking every weekend, I could see you using it up pretty quickly. Anyway, so as a product, I think it's pretty decent. The only thing is I would say look at, and the price is not great, but the only thing is I would say look at other alternatives. So there's actually lots of water purifying things. So if I was going hiking, or multi-day camping, for example, this thing might be better for what I need, or I might want something else. Here's I sell the ultralight one for $59. So it's actually it's a little bit cheaper, but not a lot cheaper. These are very popular also, so you can screw this onto a water bottle and use it like a water bottle. They have ones that have like the straw filter pack built in. So depending, if you're just light use a couple times, this one's good. If you really want to do like, hook up like a gallon jug at the campsite and have it do gravity, this kind of stuff is better and actually much cheaper. So anyway, that's it for today. See you guys next time here on Go Kick Me.